having you with me today.
I'm happy to be here too. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So who are you? Because people in Martinique do not know you yet, but they will pretty soon. And so can you introduce yourself and tell us who you are?
Hello, my name is Terri-Ann Hopkins. I am a Barbadian, mother of 3. I'm a teacher. I'm a wife. I am a very passionate early childhood educator, and I am an author of children's books. I teach at a local nursery school. I teach 3 and 4-year-olds. And I also own my own business, Cherry Tree Kids. I have a reading club. I teach children from 3 years to 9 years old. And I do vacation camps. Our main focus is language and literacy development. I also publish my own books. So far, I have published 2, and they're inspired by my children, but they're for the children of Barbados, the Caribbean, Martinique, and the rest of the world.
Yeah, so pretty good. So actually, so you already said that the inspiration came from your children's.
My children, yes. Ariel, Daniel, and Ezekiel. Ariel is 7 years old. Daniel is 4. He's going to be 5 soon. Ezekiel is 2. The words to Bajan baby, what do you see, came to me when Ariel was about 2.5. You know, at that stage, they're very inquisitive. The language development is now blossoming, and they have questions about everything. Yeah. So she always asks, what's that? What's that? What's that? So the idea came around that period in her life. And the second book, Bajan Baby, Come With Me. My family and I, we love the beach. My husband and I, we love the beach. So our children are raised as beach lovers as well.
Yeah, me too. I love the beach.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
So that book obviously is inspired by our love of the beach and our children's love for the beach. Daniel absolutely loves the beach. And you know, the marine environment is so important.
Yeah, it's true. I thought you came, they took the first baby bath in the sea for your
children. They got their first sea bath at around 6 to 8 weeks old. Yeah. After they got their first immunization shots.
Yeah.
We took them to the beach, all 3 of them, after the first shot. So about 6 to 8 weeks old, and every week after that.
Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Sometimes in Martinique, we can find some people who say, oh, it's like, okay, I went too many times to beach, so I don't really care about beach. But me, I actually 36 years old, I'm still so in love with the beach.
Yes, the beach is amazing. It's so relaxing. And every time you go, you see something new.
Yeah, exactly. So true. Okay, so can you tell us how it comes to write your first book? It's like the process when you never write a book, and the first time.
Okay. Well, like I mentioned before, I run a reading club. So at reading club, I read a new story each week to my Cherry Tree kids. So I would have, and I'm also a teacher, and I teach, Monday to Friday. So that's 6 days a week. I'm with children, engaging with many different books. So I just kind of saw a pattern that I liked, and I went with it. And children respond very well to repetitive stories, and they like the rhymes, simple rhymes. Young children respond to that. So I chose that style for my books. And I just wrote down the words. It was that simple. It is very simple. Anybody could be an author, This is it. And I did my research to find out how to go about doing it. I thought that I had to you know, go to a big publishing house and sell my story, like how you see on the movies, you know?
Yeah. It's
But
like it's staff and you have to wait.
yeah, exactly. It's not like that in the year 2020, 21, 2022. It's not like that anymore. You could publish your own book.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I decided to self-publish because I didn't want to get permission or approval from anybody, right? This is my book. This is what I want, and I'm producing it for my children. I'm going to put it out there and share it with the world. Whoever is interested can purchase it. If you're not interested, that's okay. There are millions of other books out there.
Yeah.
Right? So I took to Google and I read so many different things, but I came across Amazon KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing. So easy, basic, step by step, and they just guide you. So with the first book, I actually got a book designer. I hired a book designer because I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to work with someone who knew what they were doing. And I gave her the details. I told her everything I wanted on each page. I gave her an idea of how I wanted the cover to look. And it was difficult because what I asked for many times is not what I got. So when I expressed my dissatisfaction, it was stressful. And it took a long time to get from the beginning to the end. And even when we were at the end and I gave my approval, there were still a few mistakes that I had to press to get rectified. It was very difficult. When you don't know what you're doing, it's difficult. I am happy that I had that experience because with the second book, I knew exactly how it goes. So I didn't go through a book designer. I'm like, you know what? I can cut out the middleman. I just got an illustrator who I found on Instagram. Thank God for the internet. You know,
you look for an illustrator who could.
Yeah, I looked at so many illustrators, and I decided, you know, I chose the one whose style was similar to what I wanted. And I did ask about 3 people if they were able to do images that could match this style. And also it must look like Daniel.
Yeah.
And I gave them a picture. And God bless Abira Das. She's the illustrator and she actually lives in India.
Incredible. How you would
I've never met her.
And before we physical made, you know?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. We are connected. We are a digital people now. And the global, you know, the world doesn't really have that many limitations to communication. Look, you are in Martinique, I am in Barbados. And we've connected through our love for books. And we've never met face to face.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe soon, maybe.
Yeah, so I gave her the format, same thing, what I wanted on each page, step by step. She would show me, and right away at the first thing, she got the picture of Daniel perfect. I was like, wow.
It's so good.
And then the image so bright and colorful. You know, there were very few changes that needed to be made. It's just amazing.
Yeah, colors are so beautiful, and
she did a really good job.
Yeah. And you gave her some pictures of the ocean? Or?
Yes, I gave her pictures of Daniel.
Yeah.
I gave her pictures of the beach because, you know, I go to the beach all the time. So I wanted the seascape to be like this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I also asked her to be sure to include, let me find a page with a particular background. On this page, this is the beach we go to most times, and this is actually the Hilton Hotel.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you recognize it. Yes. Yeah. And then there are a few coconut trees because we have a lot of coconut trees around, and we have casuarina trees as well as sea grape trees. So she has the shrub, the coconut trees, all the little details are there.
Yeah.
The only thing that's missing is the people, you know, the little beach umbrellas.
Yeah.
But that wasn't our focus. We wanted the focus to be on the actual marine environment, you know?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. To preserve it and to know it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And so I have a first question for no, I have another question for you. So when you was young, what type of game you was playing with your friends, of or cousins, or tell me.
Okay, well, I have two brothers. I grew up with two brothers, one older and one younger. And my dad used to take us to the beach a lot.
This is where it comes, yeah, okay.
Yes. And well, when we weren't at the beach on weekends, you know, evenings we used to ride our bicycles. We used to do a lot of outdoor activities. When we were very young, we were close. You know, as we get older, we grow apart with our different interests. We're still close, but not as close as we were when we were children. So I would say mostly we would go to the beach, we would ride our bicycles, and we used to play like little board games, dominoes and Monopoly and snakes and ladder, those types of games in the home. Now, my mom is Grenadian.
Yeah.
So every vacation, we used to go to Grenada.
Oh, how it
Literally every vacation.
Is it really different than Barbados?
It is very different. Very different. Barbados is flat.
Yeah.
Grenada is very mountainous and hilly. And the people, I mean, Barbadians are friendly people, huh?
Yeah.
But Grenadians, they're on another level of friendly and happy. They're just happy.
They're just
You
happy.
know? Yeah. And there's a lot of like the access to food for me in Grenada was easier because my family, everybody in that area had a lot of land. So my grandparents have so many fruit trees on their property and other types of trees. So, you know, you would get the food from the backyard. You don't really have to go to the supermarket to get a snack because there's so many different types of mangoes. Oh, I love mangoes.
Mango.
Banana, guava, all kinds of fruit, cherry. So many. Just think about it. I guarantee it's possible. If my grandparents didn't have it, the neighbor next door had it.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So we played a lot of outdoor games. So, you know, just running around with the cousins and playing different things and exploring the backyard.
That's nice. So beautiful.
And of course, the beaches there are gorgeous as well.
Like, yeah, for every island, yeah.
Yeah.
This is so beautiful. So I have a question for you, Caribbean. What does that mean? If you say that so well before that, you used to say that you're Barbadian, or you also use I'm Caribbean girl or Caribbean woman.
Yes.
Is it how you?
How do I relate?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm a Bajan, right?
I'm Bajan, yeah.
I'm a Bajan.
Yeah.
But yes, as a Barbadian and Grenadian, because I do have Grenadian citizenship as well.
Yeah.
I am a Caribbean woman.
Oh.
Yes, I have dual citizenship. My husband is Grenadian as well.
No, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So before COVID, my Ariel and Daniel got to travel to Grenada. My first two, but Ezekiel, I mean, he's 2, and COVID has been here for 2 years, right? A little over 2 years. So he hasn't been, but yeah, we've been to Grenada. So I do identify as a Caribbean woman because while I'm born in Barbados and kind of grew up between the two islands, I studied in Trinidad for 4 years. So I've met so many people across the Caribbean diaspora, and it's really amazing. Even though we live on different islands and we speak differently, I think the essence of our soul, our vibe is the same. There's always something that we could connect with, something we could, you know, bond and just relate to. And we all love our islands and our region because they're still all interconnected. So I think being a Caribbean woman it's a mental thing and it's a choice. I think it's a choice.
Yeah.
And I am proud to choose to be a Caribbean woman.
Yeah, this is it. It's true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like a link that we cannot touch, but a link
Yes, is there.
and I guess that I think that the way that when you travel in the different islands, it's like you increasing your Caribbean identity inside of
Yes.
you. Yeah.
Yes, and you take a part of that other Caribbean culture with you wherever you go. That not culture, that Caribbean experience. Somehow it becomes a part of you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we can also see that with the music, the dancehall or
the soca.
Soca, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, dancehall is it's most famous in Martinique than soca.
Okay.
But we also have the soca for carnival and all this festival. Yeah, we also have it, but
right. So we definitely connected through music, through food.
Yeah, food.
Through our festivals.
We use spices quite the same. We get the same fruits and vegetables.
Right. Yeah. And the national dish in Barbados is coucou and flying fish.
Yeah, we can find it in your book, in the first one.
Yeah. Yes. And in Grenada, they have coucou as well. It's made differently, but it's still coucou.
Really?
Okay. And I know in some other islands, they have it and they call it by different names. I know it's fufu in some islands. What do you call it in Martinique? It's made with cornmeal and okras and...
Really? I don't know.
Don't have it there. You should find out. I'm pretty sure you guys have something that's very similar to our coucou.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm having a look on this. What was your music? The song of your mother, for example, when you was baby or kids?
Yeah. Well, my mom is very religious.
Yeah.
So she used to sing Jesus Loves Me, This I Know a lot.
Okay.
Jesus Wants Me for a Sunbeam.
Do you want to sing a little bit?
I'm an author, I'm not a singer.
Oh.
So you don't know it? Jesus loves me, this I know. You know that one? For the Bible tells me so, right? And Jesus wants me for a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam to shine for him each day. In every way, try to please him at home, at school, at play. A sunbeam, a sunbeam. Jesus wants me for a sunbeam, a sunbeam, a sunbeam. I'll be a sunbeam for him.
Oh, beautiful.
Okay, and then the next one adds their pants for the water, so my soul longs after you. You alone are my heart's desire, and I long to worship you. It's like a love song to Jesus. Yeah, so those are the three that come back to me that she would sing a lot, but there were many others. She would just sing Jesus songs to us as children. My favorite type of music though is soca. I love soca music.
And you dancing it too?
Pardon me?
You dance soca too?
I do, of course. I'm a Bajan, of course. I dance to it. Yes, I don't really go out and party much. I mean, and my kids and stuff. I'm busy, tired a lot. But yes, I do dance like a Bajan when the need arises.
What song could we put in the interview for this as soca?
I don't know. I can't just pick one off the top of my head, to be honest. Some of my favorite artists, I could tell you that.
Yeah, okay.
Crossfire, I am a huge Crossfire fan. And and Mikey. I absolutely love every single one of Mikey's songs.
Okay.
Alison Hines, I love her music as well. Those are some of the Barbadian artists.
Okay, Hines.
Yes, and I absolutely love Trinidad. Masha Montano, Bungie Garland. Oh my, Fayan Lyons. I love I think they're my favorite. From Barbados, I like Rupi too. You know, he has this song, I am a Bajan, I'm a Bajan. You know that one? Gem of the Caribbean Sea. You know, check out YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in "I'm a Bajan" by Rupi.
Yeah. Okay. I will.
Yeah. But those are my some of my favorite artists, because there's so many. There are so many who produce good quality music. I mean, there's something called Bashment Soca here. I'm not a huge fan. So I prefer, regular traditional soca with the artists who sing positive, uplifting vibes, let's party and have a good time. And, I like that kind of music.
Is it this one?
That's one, but that's not "I'm a Bajan."
This one is from Lil Rick.
Lil Rick, yeah, he's good too. He's a popular one. I like some of his songs.
Okay, the one you said to me was Rupi.
Rupi, Rupee.
Yeah, I find it. Okay, I will play it a little bit.
Yeah, and definitely check out Mikey. Mikey's music is just another level. I love it. And there are a lot, Mr. Dale. A lot. There are a lot.
Yeah, this one is, yeah, okay.
That's it.
Oh, and there were some lyrics. Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Bajan baby. I'm so happy. Yeah. I cannot express how I'm happy to have this connection with you and with your books. And it's so incredible that I did not plan all that thing before be on it. And it's like just okay, I feel it, so I go to it. And
just go with the flow.
Yeah.
And everything will work out.
Yeah, so nice. So what's your children's I'll say about your literary, about your books? Yeah. What they used to say to people, or what you can hear them to saying, or do you know what they think
buy
about
my
it?
book.
Yeah, about your book.
That's what they say, buy my book. But Ariel, yeah. Ari's really proud of it. So at school, she would tell her teachers, my mommy wrote a book and it's about me when I was a baby. Yeah. And Daniel, same thing. He would say he has a book. So his mommy didn't write a book. He has a book. Yeah. And he's a Bajan baby boy. So I am currently working on the third one for Ezekiel. So he too can have a book. Yeah. Right? Yeah, so they love it, they absolutely love it. They like looking through the book at the pictures, and they love when we go out and we can link an aspect of reality to what's in the book. So before the book, they didn't remember what a frigate bird was, for example. But now every time we go to the beach and they would ask, is that a frigate bird there? I would tell them yes or no. Whether most times we see them in the distance over the ocean, where especially when the catamarans and the other boats are there doing a tour, because the beach we go to, there is a shipwreck. I think there are a few shipwrecks in that bay, but they're too close to where we usually have our sea bath. And then there's some coral reefs out there. So cruise ships and other tour boats usually go there in that area and feed the turtles and have the tourists and the guests, any guests, snorkel to see the shipwrecks. And so when the tour operators feed the turtles, the frigate birds come down to try to grab some of the food or any of the tropical fish that might come close to the surface. So that's where we see them the most. But we've just began our adventure with Bajan Baby Count with me. So there's a lot more for our kids to see and discover this year with that particular book.
Yeah, so nice, so nice. And I'm so happy that I got because we got the same sea, Caribbean Sea. So
Yes.
it's really easy for children from Martinique to recognize things and birds and elements.
Exactly.
that are in
And in recognizing what's out there, hopefully they'll be interested and become more aware of the importance of preserving the marine environment and just doing our part. Because they're little kids, but they could do something as simple as not littering on the beaches. Because what you put on the sand will end up in the sea. It's going to harm the creatures out there. So awareness, knowledge, and curiosity is pretty critical at the early childhood level. So books are definitely the gateway to opening that window for all of them.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure that every children we will have your book will dream one day to go to Barbados, you know.
Of course, yes, visit Barbados.
I want that. And really it was it was it was my dream already to visit my neighbors, you know.
Yes.
I get the chance to make it. So I could go to some islands in the Caribbean.
Right.
Every travel, it's just wow.
Yes, my husband and we dream about visiting every single Caribbean island, but we don't know if it will make it a reality, but we could definitely read books from different Caribbean islands.
Yeah. All about that, yeah. Okay, and I've got a third question. What it was my first question. So we talked about the game, we talked about song, and the food, is it the coucou, is it your favorite food? You have, what was? Not really.
I won't say it's my favorite food. I love to eat it. It's just not easily accessible for me because I've never made it, right? And at home, my husband does the cooking. My husband does the cooking, okay?
Mine too is really.
Yes. So, right. Yeah. So he doesn't cook coucou. He doesn't know how. I say I will learn someday, you know, so I could teach my kids. So I do like coucou though. I do like it. My favorite food, you already want to know what my favorite food is? I love to eat a good beef burger.
No, this is not possible.
I love to eat a good beef burger, that's the truth. But that's not very healthy. So my favorite healthy foods, I like breadfruit. I love yellow meat breadfruit. I love it especially when it's pickled. So in Barbados, we have something called pudding and sauce. I'm pretty sure every Bajan know what pudding and sauce is. So I would eat, I will buy for everybody, and all the breadfruit is for me, right? And you pickle it with like cucumber, you know, pickle the cucumber, lime, little onion and pepper, and put that on the breadfruit. I love that. So the sauce will be pickled pork. So like the pig ears or the shoulder or any part of the pork with the same cucumber pickle. And the pudding is made of sweet potato. So it's sweet potato seasoned up. Well, I don't know what else they put in it, but it tastes real good. All right, so that might be my favorite Bajan dish. Of course, I love fish scales. Had some for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, for breakfast. What is your breakfast for your family? In
my home, we all eat different things because my kids are picky eaters. So we just, we feed them. So Daniel loves pancakes. Daniel eats pancakes every day for breakfast. Okay? Yeah. Every single day. Every day.
Every day.
Every day. If he doesn't get his pancakes, he is not happy. So we want him to be happy. So he gets his pancakes. My mom bakes bread. Yeah. So we eat her homemade bread, whole wheat bread, like salt bread, kind of. Yeah, so we will use the bread with a variety of things. So this morning we have fish cakes with the bread and, you know, tea. I like peppermint tea. Sometimes we get cocoa tea made from pure cocoa balls from Grenada.
Cocoa tea.
Yes.
Oh, I don't
Cocoa
know.
is chocolate. You don't know what cocoa is?
I know coconut.
No, not a coconut. So there is a tree that has a pod that looks kind of like this.
Yeah, cacao.
Yes. So that's what I use to make chocolate.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Right.
You said cocoa.
Cocoa, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So cocoa tea, or I like peppermint tea. You know, eggs prepared in many different ways. Fried plantain. Who does not love plantain? Oh my God, I love plantain. I prefer it fried plantain.
The yellow one or the green one?
Yellow and brown. It has to have some brown in there. And fry it up.
Because we have different varieties of plantain here.
Okay.
And there is a variety, we eat it when it's green. So inside it's like gray. And
okay.
You eat it with some more fish.
Oh, so that's more of a lunch type of food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's tasty. It's kind of tasty, kind of.
Okay, I've never had green plantain before. I like it ripe. Thank you very much.
But is it different from the yellow one? It's another.
Oh, it's ripe but green.
Yeah.
Is that blugger?
Maybe blugger. I have.
It's fatter than the regular plantain.
No, no, it's quite thicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, we eat different things, a variety of stuff, and fruits. We like to use fruits as well at breakfast time. We got the gala apples. That's not local, it's imported. You know, these small little red apples.
Yeah, yep.
Right. So we use a lot of that in my household, and grapes also imported. We like mangoes.
Yeah, mango is so beautiful. It's so
yes.
It's juicy.
Golden apple, cherries, guava.
Yeah.
Plums. I love plums.
Plums.
There are different types. There's a wide variety of plums.
Okay. And in your book, I saw in the first one, I saw
Akis.
Akis. What is it?
What is it?
Aki like it's not the same Aki like
no. Let me find that page for you. The Jamaican Aki is completely different.
Yeah.
Our Aki is green.
Yeah.
Yeah, green, and so it has this green outer shell, but it's not hard.
Yeah.
So we usually just bite it a little bit and open it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
So when you open the shell now, there's a kind of peachy, fleshy thing in there that has a seed. So you just suck the flesh off the seed. You have it in Martinique.
Yeah, we call
What's it called? Pardon? Kinet. Right. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. Because in Grenada, they call it skin up.
Skin up. Oh.
Yes. And I know some other islands call it chinet, guinnep, all kinds of stuff. So yours sounds similar.
Yes, so similar.
But the Bajans call it Aki.
Aki, okay. And do you have in Barbados the Jamaican Aki?
Yes, the Jamaican. I've seen some trees around, but I don't use it. I don't prepare it.
Yeah. So you don't know the name?
It's called Jamaican Aki.
Oh, Jamaican Aki. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so beautiful. Well, so do I have another question? I don't think so. Thank you for this beautiful moment. Do you have maybe something, an advice advice for the little children, little boy and girl who will have a part of this interview, and maybe we will not understand anything or nothing, but yeah. Can you say something really separately to them? Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Like they're learning to learning English, like it was an English session.
We'll speak slowly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Hello, boys and girls. I hope you like the books, and I hope you are inspired to explore your world around you. Look around. What do you see? What can you count? What do you hear? What do you like? The world is for you. God made this world for you. God put you here for a purpose. Dream big, work hard, and read every single day.
Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. Really good. Yeah, I like it. Dream big
Yeah.
and read every single day.
Yes,
This is really
definitely. Yeah, that's what I tell my kids too. And I have an affirmation, the charity kids. See this sign on my shirt, charity kids.
Yeah, yeah.
I have an affirmation that I shared with the charity kids. We say it before every session. I made it up. My Ariel was 3 years old in nursery school. She was having a hard time. There was a child that used to bully her a little bit, and she was shy, and she was just 3.
Yeah.
And I just made up this affirmation for her. It says, I am smart. I am brave. I am beautiful. I am blessed. I am loved. I am wonderful.
Yeah,
and she has to do, you have to do wonderful. You have to do that part.
Yeah, okay.
So even now, like Ezekiel knows that he's 2, all 3 of them and all of my charity kids know it. And I even brought it to my classroom. So sometimes, the kids might be feeling down and out, if they don't get enough attention, or if they can't have their own way, or, even sometimes you might be doing work, it might be too difficult and you don't want to try, you know why? Because you are smart, okay? You are brave, you are beautiful, you are blessed, you are loved, and you are wonderful. So try your best at everything you do and you will get it done. You might not be able to do it on your own, but that's why adults are around. Just ask for help and keep trying. Once you try your best, you are a winner. That's what I tell my kids. Once you try your best, you're a winner. So someone else might finish before you or do something that looks better than yours, but once it's of your best, you are a winner. And that's applicable to adults too, huh? It's for adults as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to remind myself every day, Terri-Ann, just focus on Terri-Ann. Don't worry about what others are doing. Just do you. Yeah. And it would impact the people who it needs to impact. That's it. Just try your best and you're good to go.
Oh, yeah, I like it. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for this beautiful moment. Thank you to
Thank you too.
With us a part of your story. And we're gonna, this is a open bridge now. So
of course
everyone could just cross it and meet Barbados and literary and English and something different than us, and which is like us. Like it, but different in the same way. It's so beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. So welcome to Barbados. Visit Barbados, explore Barbados. And I hope one day I'll be able to explore Martinique as well.
If you have the opportunity to come to Martinique, please tell me and we will prepare something.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you too. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Hello, Martinique.
Bye.
Bye.
Soca. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye.